Hi Taurus, welcome to your reading. This is going to be for July 12th through the 18th or whenever you click into the video. So this is for Taurus, Sun, Moon, Rising, and Venus signs. If this one doesn't resonate, guys, definitely look at those other placements. It is a general reading. It may not resonate for everyone who watches. So if you've been with me before, thank you so much. I love you guys. Thanks for all of your support, your likes, shares, subscribes, comments, everything. And if you're new here, I hope you will stay. So for this reading, we're going to get into your current energy, the near future, and then the next 3 to 6 months, as well as clarify that. And then once we're done with that spread, we're going to clear it, look into your person's energy, your energy, the possible outcome, the romance angels, as well as the oracle cards. Also, if you'd like a personal reading, I do those as well. The information for that is in the description box below. Okay, so let's get into your energy. This is for Taurus. All right, let's see what's going on for you guys for this week. So in the current energy, we have the Seven of Pentacles, the Knight of Pentacles in reverse, and the Page of Wands. Then we have the the King of Wands in reverse, the Empress in the center, and the Magician in reverse. In the next 3 to 6 months, Judgments in reverse, we have the Ace of Cups and the Page of Cups in reverse. All right, so the overall energy right now is the Two of Pentacles. So there's something that you may have felt as if you were going back and forth about. This feels like you're pulling back that energy. So have you made a decision about something? Very possibly. It could be that you were juggling too much in your life and you felt like you had to just take a break, retreat. If you felt like you were being juggled, this is that indication to me that that is not happening. So we'll get into it and clarify, but I feel like if there was someone you questioned whether they were going between you and somebody else, I'm going to say the answer is no, just right off the bat. I don't feel like they are. This is also trying to find balance. So if there's something that's a little bit off balance right now, like I said, it could just mean that you need to take a little bit of a break. Now, your current energy is the Seven of Pentacles. So there's something around either a work situation or a relationship. But right now I'm going to focus on work for a second. As you guys know, if you've watched me before, I'll pick up on whatever comes through. So it could be work, love, whatever. In this case, I feel like there's something that you're patiently waiting for it to either manifest or to build. It's like you're sitting back and watching it grow. Now, it's having that patience, I think that's what's important. The Knight of Pentacles in reverse, you could feel like it's moving beyond slow. In other words, it may have gotten started and then it feels like it slowed down just a tad and the energy could have been back and forth. And now it feels like it's starting to move forward. The Page of Wands is all about a new start. So you could be finding that passion again for something that you love and deciding that you'd rather wait and watch it grow. This is definitely be patient, because if you've started something new, there's an indication that it will grow, but it may not be happening as quickly as you'd like it to. The Knight of Pentacles in reverse just feels like it could be creating a little bit of instability for you. Doesn't mean, again, that it isn't for sure or that it's not going to happen, because it is. There's a lot of passion behind this. You know that. I feel it, and it's going to get off the ground, whatever it is that you're focused on. So keep focusing, because something that you're working at is definitely going somewhere as far as a job or work is concerned. We'll get some clarifiers for that. Now, there could also be an energy of being tired of waiting for something to get off the ground. The Knight of Pentacles just not really wanting to put the effort into something. Maybe you just recently decided that you didn't want to date someone anymore and you'd like to look forward into a new beginning. Open yourself up into what's out there, the possibilities. All right, so we'll clarify that in a sec. Now, in the near future, we have the King of Wands in reverse, the Empress, and the Magician. Now, having this on either side of the Empress, I feel like is your energy, male or female. This is feeling not only good in your own skin, but this is feeling she trusts her intuition. Let's put it that way. I feel like your intuition has heightened. High Priestess or the Empress can be that. You embody all those qualities. So you know your mind well, you know yourself well, you trust your spirituality, you're very much in touch with who you are. Now, there could have been somebody around you that didn't recognize your worth. They didn't see exactly the multitude of things that you embody. So could they have been somebody that was a little bit manipulative with the Magician in reverse? Absolutely. The King of Wands in reverse is somebody who is not able to get in touch with themselves intimately. In other words, they can't have like an intimate engagement, not physical. I've said this in a couple of readings lately, so if you've watched them, you know I've been saying this about it. That's the energy I'm picking up with the King of Wands and Queen of Wands in reverse. Someone who's just not able to connect on that level. And as you start to get further into your spiritual self, you're going to need people who can communicate in that way, who know themselves very well and have no problem expressing that or connecting on that kind of level. You could have felt like someone that you were dealing with in the past just didn't connect. And now you're starting to feel that strongly within. It's like that pang that goes off when you feel like somebody's disconnected. You can tell, right? And it gets more obvious the more spiritual you become or the more you engage in things that are in that realm. All right, so let's get into the next 3 to 6 months. So we have the Judgment in reverse. Things kind of will feel like they're open-ended is what I want to say. Judgment, yes, it can be about making a decision. It could be just not wanting to make any concrete decisions in the next 3 to 6 months about anything serious in your life. In other words, you may not want to get married if you're engaged right now. You just don't want to make that commitment just yet. It could be that you want to focus on whatever it is that's growing in your life first before you make that kind of long-term commitment. Now, the Ace of Cups tells me that you are ready and open. So if you're single, this is going to be new love for you in the next 3 to 6 months. It doesn't mean that it'll necessarily come in. It just means that you're opening up. There's going to be a new beginning somehow, some way. It could be within, and then you meet someone after that. But it's being full of love and ready and open. Now, the Page of Cups in reverse. You don't want to deal with anyone who is emotionally immature. So the Page of Cups in reverse could be just having a recognition of those types of energies before they even get past the door. So you're picking up on that now, and you know what you want moving forward, which is beautiful. So you're not going to make any quick, sharp decisions about any kind of relationship situation. If you're in one currently, I'd say that yes, there's a possibility that this could become, it could refresh itself, is what I want to say. If you're interested in keeping something going. If you want somebody who you have either broken up with or been apart from, and they seem to be closed off, I don't feel like this person's ready to step forward. So is there a possibility for a new beginning? There could be, absolutely. I just don't think that they're moving on it just yet. Or they may not even do it in the next 3 to 6 months. And I'm certainly not telling you to wait around for anyone. Keep it moving if you don't want that person. If you do, right now they're going through some internal changes emotionally. All right, so let's clarify the Seven of Pentacles and the Knight of Pentacles in reverse. This is for Taurus. All right, so the Seven of Pentacles and the Knight. We have the Emperor in reverse. So two different things. You could have been dealing with somebody who seemed to be a little bit controlling, but that energy seems to be slowing down. So maybe you're also releasing the need to control what happens, the outcome of the situation that we were talking about. Like you're putting your energy in it, you're becoming more patient, you know it's going to grow, so you're kind of releasing. This is that let go, let God situation. And as well as if somebody walked out, it's like, okay, if this isn't meant to be, it's not meant to be. You seem to be in a better place of acceptance. And the Page of Wands is like ready and open to the new beginnings. If this isn't going to come together, and as far as the situation at work, I think you're just releasing that and letting it happen the way it's meant to happen. So the Five of Swords could be that there is a little bit of conflict, but I feel like that might be internal conflict because you're trying to balance things out. So you may be going back and forth like, ugh, God, do I keep putting energy into this? Do I not? Do I trust that things are going to happen? Yes, definitely trust. The divine has your back. Things are going the direction that they're meant to. So this is having faith that your ships are going to come in. You don't see it just yet with this particular Two of Pentacles. It's finding balance within while you wait for that ship to come in. So while you wait for the success to happen. And the same thing is if a relationship parted and you really would like to rekindle that, that's for some of you, then it's balancing you out first and allowing that energy to move back towards you. Whatever it is, it could be that there's a passionate new beginning in that situation, or this could just be that you would rather wait for somebody new to come into your life if you're in a single space right now. All right, so let's clarify the King of Wands in reverse and the Empress. I just heard you're losing respect for someone in a situation. Could this have been someone you worked with? Absolutely. It may have been like a mentor or somebody that was a boss figure. And you're the Empress. So you're just going to stay where you are and let other people be. This feels like just let them be. If they can't connect and they don't get it, that's on them, not on you. You're going to stand strong in your position. Then we have the Hangman in reverse, which is perfect because that says to me in the near future, you're not going to stay stuck. You're not going to let anyone hold you back. You're certainly not going to engage with people who are unable to connect. If they are like disassociated from themselves and their soul, or they just can't connect on an intimate level, you're not going to hang out and wait for that person to make that decision. So the King of Swords in reverse. Again, these are two kings in reverse. Someone who doesn't have the ability to speak up. Now, this could be your energy as well. We then have the King of Pentacles in the upright. That to me feels like you because it is your energy. You're not going to stay stuck because you know that you're the stable one. If you need to speak up about something, speaking up is going to be really important. So this is withholding something that's on your mind. The King of Swords upright is someone with a lot of integrity. So if you're dealing with someone who doesn't have a lot of integrity, you're going to remain stable. And again, you're not going to allow this person to keep you stuck. You're just not. You know that you can move forward and be okay on your own if need be. They're not going to keep you trapped or stuck or anything. This cycle, there's a part of this cycle that hasn't ended. So if you still feel the energy with somebody that you're disconnected from, it just hasn't closed out yet. That energy is there. So is there a possibility for it to work out? Absolutely, if you want. But they have to go through some shifts and changes before you can come back together. Now, this is something also where if you're in a committed relationship right now and there's been some arguing and fighting, they're talking about the person that you could be dealing with in the relationship. In other words, if they have a controlling nature, there's some shifts that need to happen. And this is just telling me that there's a possibility that you can work on the current relationship if you're in one. Now, the Nine of Wands just says there is a victory coming. Like, yes, the Ten of Swords is carrying a lot on your shoulders. This is removing those things, believe it or not, even though it's before the Ten of Wands. I would say you're walking away from things that may keep you stuck. Again, that's what I was saying with all of these cards. I don't want to keep repeating myself. You're not going to allow something to hold you back, especially if it was someone who's non-committal. The Four of Wands in reverse. Okay, so we're going to clarify the Judgment in reverse and the Ace of Cups. Could this have been a marriage that you decided to walk away from? Absolutely, that could be for a few of you. Maybe that person just had a difficult time communicating. Again, could have been someone who was difficult to deal with, controlling, argumentative, things like that. All right, so we've got the Knight of Wands in reverse, and then we have the Strength card in reverse, and then the Lovers in reverse. So like I said, it's not that you don't want to be in a relationship in the future. I think you're willing and open to make things work with somebody if they can make those shifts and changes, but I don't think you're going to wait around for them to do so. The Knight of Wands in reverse, holding back that energy. You could be pulling back and not allowing people to get to know you on too deep of a level too quickly. I feel like I said this to you last week as well. The Strength card in reverse is because it's just too exhausting. When you put yourself out there too much, people can drain your energy. So in the near future, you're going to be holding back. You're going to hold on to your strength. You're not going to allow people to drain you energetically. You're going to keep your focus, especially if they're emotionally immature. It's like you're just going to not even bother with it. You're just going to wipe it away. Now, there could also be someone who's not feeling like they have the ability to move towards you in the next couple of months because they need to work on strengthening up. In other words, sorry guys if you're watching, but this is somebody who needs to get the balls to step forward. And they're just kind of afraid to. They're afraid you're going to reject them, basically. But I do see you very open to a new love. Now, you could be dealing with a Leo, Aries, Sag, or Leo again. I feel air energy as well, Libra, Aquarius, and Gemini. Sensing Sagittarius, and then I also have Capricorn. I feel very strongly. And Gemini again. Okay, so we're going to clear this and get into your person's energy, whoever's on your mind. And we'll see what's going on in theirs, yours, and the possible outcome with the romance angels. All right. So, for whoever's on your mind, this is for Taurus. All right. We've got, okay. So, this could be a very high-level commitment. If you are not resonating with the earlier part of the reading and you decided to wait till this part, this feels like a high-level commitment. In other words, you could be married to this person, you're going through a rough spot, and you're willing to wait to see if it's going to progress, or it could be a long-term relationship that you're being patient with the Seven of Pentacles and wanting to see if it can grow and possibly turn into a marriage. In this case, I think this person very much wants that. They're releasing any kind of toxic behaviors. If you had any questions, they could be a Capricorn as well, or a Leo. If you have any questions about whether this person has a toxic tendency, I don't feel that. So if you're dealing with someone like that, or there's an ex that was somewhat toxic right now, they're releasing that. They're trying to find the strength to move forward, and they want this. This is their wish fulfillment. So the Nine of Cups tells me that they have a tremendous amount of love for you, and they want this to work. Now, your energy is coming up as the Empress in reverse, where you were in the upright in the main spread, and then the Page of Wands in reverse, Justice in reverse, and the Wheel of Fortune, and the Emperor card. So like I said, if somebody was being too controlling or they were a little bit stubborn, there could be stubborn energy a little bit on both your parts. So, you know, those little horns you have, at times we can all be very stubborn. But this could be just standing your ground. All right, so like I said, Four of Wands. Could be not only a soulmate, but also twin flame. So some of you may be dealing with that as well. This person wants to find their strength. They're rebuilding their strength. They could have had toxic energies that they've released, but they know that they want this with the Nine of Cups. It is definitely their wish fulfillment. And then with you, the Empress in reverse. There may be at times that you feel like this person doesn't match your energy. So they may be so overbearing that it can be a little tough for you to deal with. Almost as if they try to suppress you. I don't know that they mean to. I don't feel like they're someone who's horrid that way, but it could just be that they attempt to do so or you feel that way. The Page of Wands in reverse, I don't think you're, if this is someone from your past, I don't think you're like wondering or watching what this person's doing. Like I said, I feel like you're just letting it go, and if it comes around, it comes around. If you're currently in the relationship with this person, the Page of Wands in reverse is kind of pulling back, maybe not wanting to move forward too quickly. You don't want to make, like I said, any kind of quick decision about any kind of a commitment. So you may be a little bit hesitant. Things just don't feel balanced to you with the Justice card in reverse. Now the Wheel of Fortune says that there is a huge change, a cycle. So good things are coming. And if you want this to work, it can. The Wheel of Fortune says there is a good outcome for the situation. If you want to be in it, the Wheel of Fortune is happiness, good luck, good fortune, definitely with the business. So you could be just focused there primarily, and that also is showing up in your energy. So this is a big cycle, a big change. Like I said, in current relationship, if this is a marriage, it just means that the relationship is going through a big shift. Because right now you don't feel like it's as balanced as it could be. Okay, let's get the romance angels. This is for Taurus. So we have worth waiting for, finances and career, yep, we discussed that, trust, and children, and then we have release your ex. The time has come to clear your energy. So if there was that toxic person in the past and you're wondering, do I just let them go? I'd say yes. It's not someone that is worth waiting for, but if you know that they're really not, then they could be. Divine timing is at work in your love life. I think you know that. Like I said, let go, let God. Finances and career. Financial issues are a factor in your love life right now. Your work could be very important. I feel like you're waiting on things to progress, so that could be taking more of your attention. And then trust, the situation is calling for you to have faith. And children, your love life is being affected by children. If you are married and you're looking into this to see, you could have children together, and it could be that you want this to continue because you have kids and you love the person that you're with. Children could be a couple different things. It's going to be different for each of you. All right, so let's get a possible outcome for you. This is for Taurus. All right. So we have, look at that, confirmation, 4 of Wands, the Moon, the 5 of Pentacles, and the Hermit card. And then we have the 7 of Swords. For some reason, the energy of the 7 of Swords in these last couple readings has not felt to me like there's lies and deceit. It could be that you could have been lying to yourself about something. Maybe you thought that things were one way and they weren't. This could be getting away from a toxic ex. So if this was about somebody in your past that you had questions about, you thought might have had secrets, bad things happened, cheating happened, obviously I'd say you want to take what you can and run. But for those of you that want this to work out, the 4 of Wands came up again, so that's a double clarifier that this is a good, healthy soulmate or twin flame connection. The Moon, you could have things shift and change around the moon cycles. Do I think there's secrets? No, I just think you guys are kind of holding back right now. Maybe you haven't spoken about the things that you're feeling and thinking, and you need to in order for this to move forward. The 5 of Pentacles, feeling a little bit left out. If your partner is shut down and pulled back their energy, or you decided at some point that you may need to walk away, you could just be contemplating that, and you need to speak about that in the relationship in order to make sure that things can move forward and be balanced. Now, the Hermit in reverse just tells me you've learned what you've needed to learn, and you know that if you want this, it can work out, is what I feel like from that. Now, you could also be dealing with a Pisces, a Virgo, definitely Capricorn, as I said, Libra, Leo, and I feel strongly Sagittarius. There's quite a bit of fire, so Leo, Aries, or Sagittarius. All right, let's get the Lover's Oracle and see what that has to say for you. Whoop. Give thanks for the blessings of love soon to come your way. Know that you deserve to be and have all that your heart truly desires. That's for you singles that you just want to release whatever didn't work. You're not going to wait around for somebody to make changes. If they can't do it now, too bad for them. Let me see what else I wanted to get from that. Yeah, and I do think that's also stating that things are going to start shifting and changing in the relationships that you want to work out. So that's that patience. All right, and then it says, wait, don't rush into it. Allow nature to take its course. That's exactly what we've been talking about the whole reading. Okay, last but not least, we're going to do some messages from Spirit with the wisdom of the Oracle. This is for Taurus. So we've got yin, yang, look at that, talk about balance, community, chop wood, and new life. This is that new cycle that I feel like is coming. As you release and let go and allow things to happen and trust that they're coming, this is a brand new life. Feeling those things coming. It may not feel like it right this moment, but it's definitely, the progress is happening. This reduces to a 12, which also reduces to a 3. Threes can be very significant for you. That to me is about balance, mind, body, and soul. Yin and yang, this is balancing out your masculine and feminine energies. This could need to happen between you and someone you do desire having a relationship with. This is also you finding balance with both energies and opening up to a new love if you're single. Community, This is an 8. I feel like this is about definitely reaching out. If you spending more time outside, out in your community, maybe you feel good about finally getting outdoors again. This is an 8, which is eternity. I think it just feels good for you guys to be grounded and be outdoors. Now, chop wood. This is to me is about balance. It could be understanding that as things fall apart, I just saw them actually chopping wood. So as pieces fall apart and you break things down, that's when you get to the bottom of stuff. And I feel like that's what this is saying. To find balance, you need to cut away the things that aren't working, speak up, talk about things you've been holding back, be very transparent with your energy, and just open up if you want to communicate and make this situation work out. That's going to be necessary, obviously, in the future as well with a new partner. Okay, Taurus, thank you so much for staying with me. Again, I love and appreciate you guys so much. I can't begin to tell you. Thank you for all your likes, shares, comments, and subscribes. And again, if you'd like a personal reading, the information is in the description box below. I love you guys to pieces. Have a beautiful week, and I'll see you in your next reading. Take care. Bye.